This is self-myofascial release for the lumbar spine and spinal erectors. So this technique is going to work best with a foam roller, and you want to make sure that you're really focusing on not putting too much pressure down into the spine. So when I foam roll the back, it's usually the middle to upper back. So you want to be a little bit more careful with the lower back because the vertebrae do protrude a little bit more in the area. This is self-myofascial release for the lumbar spine and spinal erectors. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're being careful with how much pressure you're actually putting into your back. So you can overdo it a little bit and put a little bit too much pressure into that lumbar spine. So you really want to ease into it. And this is best done with a foam roller. So what you're going to do is essentially lay on the foam roller starting at the middle back, and then you're going to slowly roll down towards the hips and focus on the lower back. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're supporting yourself with your feet and your hands or your elbows as much as possible, once again to make sure you're not putting too much pressure onto your spine. So I'm going to take my foam roller, I'm going to find my middle back, and I'm going to very slowly raise my hips and then just let that foam roller slide down towards the hips. Then once you get to this portion, it does require a little bit more core strength to keep yourself up. So if that's difficult for you, you can always just place your elbows down onto the ground to give you a little bit more support while you do this. And then keep rolling down. And then once you get towards your hips down there, you want to go ahead and slowly roll back up towards the middle of the spine again. And as you repeat that, slowly rolling up and down, you can also slowly shift your legs side to side. So you can work on mobilizing your spinal erectors a little bit more and hitting more of the sides of your lower back.